Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Am I audible? Well, the more important question is, am I visible? Okay, so my name is Santosh, and I have been with Simplilearn for quite some time now. The reason I'm here is not to tell you about how our company grew, or what we do, and all of that. I'm sure most of you know what we do. The reason I'm here is to tell you exactly why we are growing at the pace that we are, and the reason behind it. So there is a McKinsey study which tells us that there are 500 million workers, knowledge workers, which are basically white-collar workers, who are going to be there in the world by 2020. And about 90 million of them would be short. So that's a huge number. Now, the question is, Narayan Murthy had told us this 10 years back, that 4% of our engineering graduates are employable. There are others, or 96% who are not really employable. But the reason for that was because our Indian education system was not strong enough. The reason for this is very, very different. Most of you know that in the last 2 years, there's been more data uploaded on YouTube than ever before. Correct? So that's the reason why we are changing at a frantic pace. The pace at which technology and everything else is changing is extremely, extremely fast. That is why the report also suggests that by the time somebody reaches a certain level, mid-managerial level, at all countries, all cultures, so let's say, 30, they say mid-30s is the age, 34, 35, where most of the professionals hit the hard deck. What happens is, I'm Lucknow. We get out of fancy colleges, think that we have done it all. After that, life is going to be really, really easy. Sit back, relax, take a job, fat salary in your bank account at the end of the month. But that, unfortunately, is not happening. And the reason is that the skill sets that are required to get that fat salary month on month, year on year, are changing. So here, the certifications have definitely changing the game for 3 specific reasons. First, they're work relevant. What happens is, I just mentioned that all of the technology is changing really, really quickly. Most of the certifications that we have now are developed keeping that in mind. So if Agile is coming up, I think there's Agile certification which becomes more popular even though it was there. Anything new that comes up, there's a certification for that, there's a training for that. So they are definitely work relevant. They're aligned to career growth. At Simplilearn, we have a new product called the Career Catalyst. I'm saying, we just have a product, but there are a host of other products which will tell you exactly. So let's say I am a project manager right now. I want to be the CEO in the next 10 years. How do I get from point A to point B? There will be multiple certifications required. Not only certifications, there will be multiple jumps, multiple thought processes, multiple things required for you to get to the CEO position from the project management level. So they definitely align your career growth to whatever you want. The third is short and budget friendly. Very, very, very important. I have had double MBAs, one from IIM Lucknow and other is from the Australian Graduate School of Management. What happens there is, they do teach a lot of these courses. Project management was taught in our college. But it took me almost 2 years to learn all of that and many dollars less from my bank account. So they're definitely very, very expensive. Most of the professionals now, today, they first of all do not have the time to do it. And secondly, I think we are all becoming a little impatient somewhere. We want to get to our goals really, really quickly. And those could actually help us get there. So that is why certifications are definitely changing the game. If you do not, if you're not looking for, most of the people here, I'm sure the fact that you are here, suggests that you are already certified or looking for some certification which help you grow your career. So that is why, so the market for short-term courses, the Coursera's and the likes, the market for short-term courses is estimated at 50 billion, which is extremely, extremely large. Primarily because the same McKinsey study tells us that employers now prefer to have a certified employee rather than a non-certified one. So if you have a certification, your chances of getting that job or a raise or anything else becomes higher by almost 60%. So that's a huge jump. So that is what came out in the study. So that is why the market for these courses is at 50 billion, which is huge. Why certification? Get certified, get promoted. If you're looking for a promotion, we have had multiple instances. We have been doing trainings for the last 5 years. We have multiple instances where people have got promoted because of certification. Get certified, get a raise. I think I have data to prove that if you do a certification, you could potentially get a raise. I mean, we have data from all across the world. We do our courses in more than 200 countries, and that data proves that if you have a certification, it definitely helps you get a raise. Get a job. And I hope none of you are in that position yet, where you have to get a job. But there are people. I mean, it's mostly a US trend where people leave their jobs, take some time off, think about it, and then change careers. This is where it helps them get a job. If there is a programmer who wants to move to big data, a big data certification definitely helps him get that job. So yeah, in summary, get certified, get ahead. Why Simply Learn? 400,000 careers. We have trained almost 400,000 people from the time we have started. 4 billion in increased salaries. So that would mean an average of $10,000 increase in salary from the time they have done their certification with us. For that matter, anyone else. This is the data that we have. 4 million hours of learning. 4 million hours of learning is extremely, extremely large. 400 course modules. But the reason why I'm presenting this data is not to tell you that we are a large company, done this and done all of that. The reason I'm telling you this is because that there is a market. So 4 billion hours of learning, 4 million hours of learning is huge. If there are people out there who are buying that learning to learn for themselves and move ahead in career, I'm sure there is a market out there for them. Now, so this is something that we have come up really, really lately. It's just been a week. It's called the All Access Online Classroom Pass. It gives you access to 120 plus instructor-led classes and 25 certification courses. I think this was announced yesterday. But ladies and gentlemen, I think you are having a lucky day. This course is free for everyone who's there in the room right now. You can visit our stall, get the pass, and experience the LVC pass. The kind of learning that you'll have here is way beyond what you have ever experienced. This is online. The classes happen, start, end at a prefixed time. They happen no matter what, even if there is 1 participant, 2 participants, 10, 20, 100, because it's online, and they're free for all of you. I would strongly suggest, you lose nothing. Go to a stall, take the coupon code, use it. You have nothing to lose. So that is one wonderful offering that I launched. It is probably taking us from the days where we had to attend classes in our school from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to a more evolved environment where we could drop into a class that you want. So here the classes would be running. You can drop into any class that you want, learn anything that you want, or not learn anything that you not want. So that flexibility is now in your hands. So, and as a matter of fact, as I've already told you, this is free for everyone in this room now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the updates with us. Thank you.
Okay, before break, a couple of updates. So basically on popular demand, we have a coaching clinic, which is more close to the ballroom now. And as promised by Dan, Open Space Agility Handbook is available for download on scrumgatheringindia.in/presentations. So if you want to download that, you can have it there. And since this is Scrum Gathering, we always recommend that you use this space for networking. So if you're wearing badge, that might help because others can recognize you quickly, identify you. If you do not have it from yesterday, just get it from this stall. And if someone did not join us yesterday but are joining today, you can get your kit from the desk as well. So we'll have half an hour break now, and we'll start at 11:15.
Yeah, we are going to clear the first two lines of tables. So if you have your stuff here, please shift it to these two lines. And there is an attendance sheet at the counter, so you're requested to please sign your attendance there. Thank you.